Lunch. Chef Boyardee from a can in the 21st century. That's right. Chef Boyardee. Just like I remember it back in the 70s. So it's a little bit less dry. Huh. I wonder where all the sauce went. But it still says Chef Boyardee from a can. So, because it still says it, I must believe the same thing I believed 35 to 40 years ago.
Chef Boyardee in a can.
Mini bites.
But at the bigger price. Chef Boyardee in the can, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having lunch. I'm hoping I don't die and survive on it, but you know what? To live on this stuff today, I gotta go over to the tap and pour me some good old tap water to help make this more nutritious in the 21st century. It's not Santana on Sesame Street these days, ladies and gentlemen. You've got the current status of today's top 10. But it's still called
Chef Boyardee in a can.
Mini bites.
but at the big price. That's country cooking with Chef Boyardee in a microwave. Well, here we are.
Chef Boyardee in a can.
Where's the meat? Where the hell is the meat at? You mean to tell me that this is the meat in Chef Boyardee in a can in the 21st century?
That's a meatball today. That doesn't look like a meatball I remember yesterday. Huh. That's weird.
That's weird.
Hell, I done swallowed that before I tasted it. You know, that's where it is today in the 21st century. It's not just with Chef Boyardee. Hell, matter of fact, if he was alive today, he would probably fucking fire everybody. You'd starve on this shit. That's the same principle as any other place or whatever you're doing today, you know? Everything has been thinned out so much that you could starve. You could starve in America if you had to actually live on our own resource. Why? Because some poor young'un graduated from school, went into some corporation, and he had to crunch numbers and cheapen water. He had to thin out water just to make his boss happy so he didn't get fired. Oh my God, we're in Bangladesh.
With Chef Boyardee.
In a can.
Boyardee. Boyardee. Do I have to clean that up?
Boyardee.
Remember, with Boyardee, you gotta pray after you eat.